Remember, we're putting the business first because we care about the family. If we do the business well, we have a chance to be productive, and when we're more productive, we're more profitable, then everybody's happy. So there are some steps that we need to take to become a business-first family, and there are some facts of life. Here's the first one. We've got to make sure that the owners of the assets really want to transition a business. It doesn't matter if the next generation is ready if the senior generation isn't. So we have to really know their intent, and that intent must be followed by action. The second step is money. We have to be very strong with the assets of the business and hold up the mirror to make sure they're accurate. Is there really enough money to bring more family units into the business? Has the senior generation secured their retirement? Because I've learned that people have to live until they die. And so what are they going to live on? The other thing is that when people come into a business, they expect and deserve a paycheck when they're worthy workers. Then that paycheck will be fringe benefits, and that compensation package may be huge. Well, can the business really afford them? And does the expectation match the cash flow? So the second step is that we have to make sure that there's money there. The third is you better be hiring family members well, because it is darn hard to fire them. A family business is not a birthright. I was speaking at a land-grant university, and one of the seniors came up to me and he said, you know, Jolene, after I graduate, I'm going back home to farm. And I said, have you been invited? Just because you want to doesn't mean you get to. You must be a worthy worker, and there must be a worthy job. And then be very careful. A family business is not a place to rehabilitate a family member. If there's somebody in that family who is angry or addicted or arrogant or lazy, don't hire them. Nobody else would. You have to make sure that you're treating this with best business practices and that you hire them well. And then we have to talk about that C word. We have to have some communication. We have to have a commitment that we will actually have meetings that are done well, that don't waste time, and that get us back to work. We have to understand that there will be one formal meeting a year where we're actually going to look at that business plan. Did we meet our goals? What do we need to do differently? And how are we going to get the jobs assigned well to make that happen next year? Communication is the bloodstream of the business. We have to make sure that is handled well. The fourth thing is you have to get some things in writing. And what I've learned with family business, more, not less, must be in writing. When we do that when the times are good, we have a chance to deal with things when the times get tough.